Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, November 4th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far today. This will be a generalized message for anybody watching this video, so let's get started. Again, I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, today is Tuesday, November 4th, so please take what resonates with you whenever you see it. Even if the video doesn't resonate with you today, the messages are still timeless. You could still, utilize the messages another day, whether it's next week, tomorrow, an hour from now, next year. It doesn't really matter. So let's get started and see what you guys might need to know. All right, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 4th? What can you give the collective at this time for November 4th, please? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 4th? What do they need to know for November 4th, Spirit? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 4th? What do they need to know at this time, please? Thank you. So the first card that we have here is Five of Wands, okay? For some of you guys, you may resonate with this message when it comes to the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, for some of you guys, this could be conflict, tension, clashes of ego, things of that matter, right? But when it comes to like competition and challenges, some of you guys may feel this energy, or you may feel like, there is this kind of energy that's lingering around at this moment. But obviously take what resonates with you whenever you see the message. But that could be confirmation for some of you, right? So for some of you guys that resonate with this is giving like solar plexus energy, which is, for some of you guys that don't know this, but this is I can energy, right? There's something about you being able to do something, okay? And Saturn is talking about responsibility and discipline, okay? So even when it comes to taking leadership, Leo energy is very significant at this time. There is something about, going through certain challenges. And when it comes to competition and things of that matter, that could also be very significant, right? The number 5 is also talking about fifth house, which talks about your creativity, your hobbies, interests, things that you like to do. Romance could be very significant. But even when it comes to like the joy in life, the joy in things that you do, self-expression, some of you guys could be taking a gamble at this time, okay? So there is something about dealing with, rivals, or standing, in the way of your own goals. For some of you guys, you could feel like you're standing in the way of your own goals, or somebody is standing in the way of your own goals, okay? But for some of you guys, when it comes to this energy, this is also giving fire energy. Some of you guys could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. But again, this is probably only temporary. Even when it comes to, for some of you guys, like taking action, right? Wands is talking about taking action, right? So for some of you guys, there's something about a few days to a few weeks that could be very significant, but the number 5 is very significant. So this could be like 5 days or weeks from the time you see the video. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? And also, some of you guys could be seeing number 555. Okay, take what resonates with that. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time for November 4th? What does the collective need to know for November 4th, please? Thank you. Yeah, so Page of Pentacles, right? For some of you guys, like I said, this is temporary, right? So 11, some of you guys could have been, seeing 1111, but there is something about a new job or a career opportunity that's showing up. It's almost saying that you have this. So if you are in a situation, say this is a work situation, a home situation, whatever it is, right? There is something about this energy where it's only temporary and you guys are moving into something brand new. So for some of you guys, when it comes to planning, being consistent, consistent, grounded, loyal, dependable. You guys are showing up in this energy as someone who's very dependable. So even when it comes to working, you are reliable. You are someone that people can come towards. Okay. For some reason, I'm also picking up December. So December, which is Capricorn season, could be very significant for somebody. Capricorn placements also could be very significant, where this could be highlighted at this time. And also we have the moon, the full moon in Taurus coming up. So that could also be very significant for some of you guys. But yeah, Page of Pentacles, sorry, Page of Cups, sorry, and Pentacles, 1111. Okay, some of you guys, when it comes to your creative endeavors, new opportunities, you guys are emotionally being fulfilled at this time in what it is that you're going towards, or what it is that you're starting or doing at this time. Okay, Knight of Cups also wanted to show up. So for example, if you guys are Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, there's something about being in the Knight of Cups energy again. So you guys could have went through this young, vibrant energy when it comes to grounding, healing yourself, your energy. Again, this could be past energy as well when it comes to conflicts, rivals, clashes of egos. So there is something about dealing with people who have an ego, and they may not realize that they have an ego until you show up as someone who's very grounded. Okay, even when it comes to your emotions, people can sense that you are sensitive. Okay, confirmation with the horn, you are sensitive, right? You are someone who you know, is very creative, and you enjoy showcasing this. Okay, so you are someone who shows up as very young. For some reason, I'm also picking up, like, even if you're not young in age, you may be young in the face, and I'm going to touch on that too, which could be annoying for some of you guys too when it comes to dealing with people who could be older than you. And there's also a possibility where you could be older than other people, but for some reason they think that, you know, you're young. Okay, but that could be confirmation for some of you guys. But again, Knight of Cups energy, this is about financial opportunities. This is what you feel. So you could feel there's a change or a shift coming in. 5s, 11s, and 12s could be very significant. So 1221 could also resonate for some of you guys. 1 and 1 equals 2. So 2 talks about business, right? This is about partnerships, coming together with other people. Even when it comes to like your values, your work ethics, and your daily routines, right? Your priorities are very significant too. Okay, 12 also talks about, you know, when it comes to your thoughts, okay, you healing, spirituality. Even when it comes to, like I said, old age could be very significant too. But even when it comes to institutions such as hospitals, corporations, clinics, things like that, right? Some of you guys are moving forward into that. So institutions like hospitals could be very significant for some of you guys who are empaths, and for some of you guys who want to work in a hospital. It doesn't have to be a hospital per se, but this could be like holistic, you know, things like spas, treatments, you know, medicine, herbalism, that kind of stuff, where you guys could be touching more into. Okay, King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so from going literally from the Page of Cups to the Knight to the King. Okay, so again, being able to balance out your emotions and balance out what it is that you want. Pisces energy is very significant, what you feel. So basically you can, okay, you can have feelings in what you're doing. Okay, this is leadership. Okay, stepping into leadership, stepping into new stability could be very significant for some of you. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups energy, right? So there is something about your energy. You're very balanced, okay, emotionally, whether this is emotional, physical. But yeah, you guys are stepping into something new, counseling, healing. These kind of professions, what allows you to help other people, like from a mental, emotional state, okay? These also wanted to show up. I'm going to pull them out too. Right, so yeah, we also have here nine of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you guys, 9 of Pentacles. So you're being rewarded for your hard work, your dedication. Even with the independence that you show up in, you're very independent. You can work alone, or you could work with other people. It's very significant for somebody. Even when it comes to maybe media, your dreams, divination, ethics, different cultures, learning, higher education, spirituality, travel, that kind of stuff. That could be very significant too. So you guys are reaping your financial rewards depending on your situation. It's what you have. So say you might be thinking to yourself like, oh, these tarot readers, all they do is talk about money coming into me. That doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be money, okay? Having a change of perspective could be very significant for some of you guys in the collective. And when it comes to what you have, Venus in Virgo talks about what you're attracting. So some of you guys could be attracting this grounded energy, okay? This independence, this success, this material security, right? So the Three of Cups is very significant. This is about groups. Okay, this could be your spirit team as well. Mercury in Cancer is very significant. How you speak, how you come across, that's very significant for somebody, okay? Again, third house placements talks about travel. This is about education, mind, communication, okay? Even when it comes to media and social activities, okay? 10 of Pentacles as well. This is about your roots, inheritance, foundations, okay? There is something about your stability that's changing. Mercury in Virgo is very significant. So again, there's something about how you communicate. It's very empathic and it's very grounded, okay? Number 10 is also significant. 1010 is also about your career. So this could be about your career, your fortune. Some of you guys, this could be public reputations as well. And also how you basically structure yourself and status, right? So for some of you guys, some people care about their status. Some people care about what they do and who they are as a person. You are somebody who doesn't care about status. You could be someone who just shows up and does the work. And those who have status, so those who have manager positions, CEO positions, leadership positions, those are the ones that are very not, I don't want to say offended, but taken aback maybe by your energy, because say you don't have that educational background. They want to know how you know what you know and how you do what you do. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys. I'm going to see if I can get a card from this. I'll just get one card from each deck. So Spirit, what else do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Yeah, faith. Okay, so there is something about having faith within a situation. The color purple could be very significant too, like even the movie as well. But that might not even just be it. But the color purple might resonate for some of you guys when it comes to this situation. Also, wearing purple might resonate too for some of you guys too. Maybe wanting to incorporate that color more, you know, in your regimen or like in your day-to-day habits, routines, things of that matter. Okay, but again, like I said, when it comes to root chakra energy, that could be very significant for somebody. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get another card. Let me see what shows up here. Okay, and also with the color purple too, this is your crown chakra. So your crown chakra could be activated, and there's something about having faith in that, right? Transformations are also very significant. The number 19 could resonate. Psychic at the bottom of the deck too, right? So there is something about your energy where you guys are transforming at this time, okay? Butterflies could also be very significant. You guys could be seeing a lot of butterflies, even if this is not outside. This could be like on your social media platform, right? Your For You page, or for example, Instagram or TikTok or wherever you are, right? There's something about you transforming. And this could be just your energy, right? Like you could go into other people's energies. Like this could be like a place, like, you know, a company, a building, a home, whatever. And your energy will just shift everything. But this is for like the better, okay? This is a good thing. So your energy is very potent for the collective that I'm speaking with. What else do you have for the collective, Spirit, for November 4th? What else do you have for the collective? Thank you. Yeah, so Spirit is saying stay the course, okay? The number 29 is very significant. 19 also could be very significant. 9 and 1 is equal, you know, to 10. So like I said, 10 could be very significant. You guys could be seeing 1s and 9s as well, which I did see in as well in this reading. 11 is very significant. 9 and 2. So stay the course. It says don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going, okay? So basically with this photo here, you know, I see birds in the background. There's something about freedom. Butterflies could be very significant. Even with the Nine of Pentacles, she's holding a bird, okay? So there's something about freedom, you know, being free, doing what makes you fulfilled, happy. That could be confirmation, right? So again, some people it's different, right? Some people don't want to work a 9 to 5. They want to pursue their goals, but you also have to have a plan, right? For some other people, there's a mixture of both where you guys want to pursue your goals, but also work a 9 to 5. But there is still that balance of not feeling like you're stuck in the matrix, basically. Okay. So some of you guys are learning to step away, stepping away from that, detaching from that is also significant too. So Spirit, what are the messages? Oh, what other message do you have for the collective, please? See. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? What other messages do you have? Thank you. So signs and synchronicities are very significant. Signs and reminders, again, with the butterfly, and we also have feathers, the moon, again, birds, right? So again, intuition and downloads at the bottom of the deck is very significant as well. Okay, some of you guys could be getting a lot of downloads at this time, right? I'm going to get some moon cards because, again, I believe it's tomorrow or... yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the full moon in Taurus. So let's see what other messages show up. And that could be why you guys are feeling this grounded energy too, especially when it comes to having persistence in what it is that you're trying to go towards. That could be confirmation for some of you as well, okay? So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages can you give the collective that's watching this video, please, for November 4th? Thank you. So for some of you guys, 3 cards came out, okay? We have Go Wild, okay, Leo energy. For some of you guys, that could be confirmation, okay? This is full moon in Leo, but again, you guys could be feeling this energy with this groundedness, right? Some of you guys could feel like you want to go wild, okay? Like I said, freedom, stay in the course, okay? Again, full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve, okay? So for some of you guys could have Cancer and Leo placements in your chart, and there's something about this full moon that could be illuminating certain things for you, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying know your worth. So new moon in Taurus, again, know your worth is very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to knowing your worth and what it is that you will accept and not accept, that could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Again, you guys could be feeling this energy with the Taurus full moon, okay? So, again, when it comes to your worth, you guys are showing that energy, okay? Maybe saying no, having boundaries. Yeah, asking for help for others, okay? Could be very significant, okay? And nothing is wrong with asking for help, especially if you know, someone is willing to assist you, okay, on your path or to help you, right? So there's something that you guys could be reconsidering at this time, okay? Spirit, give me another card, please, for the collective. Thank you. Yeah, something that you've reconsidered, okay? And there's something about big happy changes depending on your circumstance, but you guys could be looking for a sign, okay? And you guys could be receiving signs and synchronicities, but you're not looking, I guess, in the right places, or there's something about not paying attention. So say you're distracted by daily life matters. There's something about not seeing signs and synchronicities like on the clock, or, on your receipt, or like an animal, like a rabbit or something, okay? But again, when it comes to knowing your worth, you guys are stepping into this energy of knowing what your worth is, being able to rationalize what it is you don't want, what you want. And also, this could be people, places, and things as well. It doesn't even have to be like romantic, right? This could be like an environment. This could be dealing with other people, living with other people, having to deal with people on a day-to-day basis, okay? Things like that, having boundaries, okay? But I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you at this time. And I hope the message was informative for some of you guys watching this. But again, if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. I have other videos that maybe you guys can watch that might resonate with you. But again, this is for today. It's timeless. And again, thank you so much for the comments, the love, the support that you guys have been sharing and giving to me. I do appreciate that. And I will see you guys next time in my video, okay? In my readings videos. But yeah, have a good night, guys. I love you. Bye.